Hello, hello, hello. Good night, good night, good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever it is that you are watching from. I hope you had an amazing day or an amazing night. We are doing a 30 days weight loss challenge. Today is day 8, and today is also weigh-in day. I have received a few of the weigh-ins and not as much as I had expect, but what we're going to be doing tonight, we are actually going to be honest and we are going to just comment, what our weight loss is for the past 8 days. Now, the way the show works is every week we have some new rules and we tend to follow the rules. For the first week, we were eating half of the amount that we usually eat. We're not dieting. We were just cutting back on our food intake. We were also trying to cut sweet drink, any form of a sweet drink, which is really sugar, and we were just drinking half of the amount we normally drink. We were also trying to cut back on we were also trying to get as much sleep as possible. We were also trying to walk or run or exercise for at least 25 minutes to 30 minutes. And what else were we doing? And we were also trying to, I think I cover everything water. And we were also trying to drink at least 32 ounces of water for that particular week, which was last week. Our new week start today. And if you're on the challenge by now, you should have known how much you weigh the last week and how much you're weighing this week. Our goal was to lose 2 to 3 pounds for the week. If you lose more than that, then it's okay. But the goal was to lose 2 to 3 pounds for the very first week. And if you're just joining and you want to be a part of the challenge, it's not too late. You still can be a part of the challenge. And guess what, guys? We're all human. We all messed up and things happen. But as I said, if you slide today, you can pick up tomorrow. And that is the reason why we're having this group and we're having this get together where we can all interact with each other, learn from each other, and be motivated together. Now, for the show tonight, I'm telling myself a lot of people might not be coming on because they don't want to say, well, I didn't lose any weight, but it's okay. It's okay. Come on, share. It's okay if you didn't lose anything, or even if you gain, believe it or not. For some people, when they cut back, they could also gain weight, but that is just, weight that will just eventually just go away, once you keep doing what you are doing. Let's welcome our moderator. Hello, Lucy. How are you? And okay, so you're just telling everyone what to do for the show. So you can buy a highlight, yes, for the show. So welcome one and all, and I hope you're still feeling motivated, and I hope you guys are coming with some good news this week. Now, someone is feeling sick, which is Kay Thomas. Feel better really, really quick. And we have Rich Charles. Good evening, everyone from New Jersey who's a member. We have Karen and Ramina, Aminia, we have Makeup Forever, and we also have Rosalind. How do we join? And that's a good question. Now, if you want to join the weight loss challenge, you'd simply join us every other night. We're on every other night talking about the weight loss. What we ask you to do is to take your picture the day you're going to start. Never too late to start, so you can chip in, because in spite of the fact that we're doing just 30 days today for this challenge, it's going to keep going, and each month we're going to start a new challenge until we get to our desired weight. Personally, I gave myself at least 6 months to lose a total of 40 to 45 pounds. We're taking our time. We're doing it step by step, week by week. The goal is to lose 2 to 3 pounds per week. So for the first month, our target goal is 10 pounds for the month. Okay? 10 pounds for the month. So to join, you just simply take your before and after take your before picture, and you're going to take your starting weight. You're going to write it down. You can send the starting weight to me along with the picture. And the reason why we're asking for that is because at the end of the challenge, we want to feature everyone that is on the challenge, regardless if you lose only 5 pounds or whatever. We need you to take your picture in the clothes that you can use another time, because the next picture you take at the end of the challenge should be in the same clothes. So we could put them side by side to take note of the difference in the picture and how much you lose. Now, if you do not have a scale, what we're asking you to do, and I just thought about that today, if you do not have a scale, we're asking you, most likely, if you have a tape measure, and if you don't have a tape measure, a piece of a string, anything that you have like that, and you are going to use that tape measure, and you're going to measure your waistline. Okay, once you measure your waist, that is what you're going to write down, and along while doing the challenge, then you're going to keep measuring to see, you know, if there's any difference in, you know, the amount of inches that you're losing. And for those of you who are taking your weight, you can also choose to do the tape measure and measure your inches. Okay, so that is how you join, and you come on every other day, you share and you listen. Each week, we're going to have different things, different challenge that you need to do to accomplish your 2 to 3 pounds for the week. And I like to say we are losing 2 to 3 pounds per week, because that sounds like very doable, which is really doable. It's an healthy way of losing weight. We're not trying to diet. We're trying to go for a lifestyle. And because we're doing a lifestyle, we're going to implement little things that you can do to accomplish your weight loss goals. And not only that, to accomplish it and to keep it up. If you want to be a part of the challenge, we simply ask you to just type the word yes in the comment box. So once you type it yes, we take your name after the show is over, and we know you're in the challenge. At night when we come on, we just share things, we interact with each other. It's broken down, and I could see the trend really. I didn't organize this. It just automatically comes where we talk about, you know, little things that we have been through to the day. We talk about how we're doing, how we're feeling, and we also end the show talking about whether or not we are cheating. Okay, so it's kind of fun. Now, this week is a new week if you're new to the challenge. Therefore, tonight we're going to be issuing out some new rules for the next week, which is starting tonight to next week, Tuesday. It's a new week. So we're going to be dropping some things. We're going to be adding on some things. So stay tuned for that coming up within the hour. Now, guys, how are you feeling? Apart from Kay Andrews, who is feeling a little sick, how are you feeling, guys? Are you guys all still motivated? Now, guys, are you ready with your weight loss number for the week? The goal of the week was 2 to 3 pounds, 2 to 3 pounds. Some people send their weight in for me. A lot of people didn't send their weight in. However, we're gonna ask you now. I should share mine first. However, I'm gonna kind of hold back mine a little bit, because if I do, I don't want anybody to feel like, you know, oh my goodness, then I'm not gonna say how much I lose or whatever. So I'm gonna hear from you, and every single one of you that comment with your starting weight and how much you lose this week, we are gonna announce it on the chat right now. I also discover a nice little, today I was doing some research, guys, and I was trying to figure out how we could intertwine this show with like the workouts and stuff like that. So I finally stumbled upon exactly how to do it. We have a thing on YouTube that we call Premiere, and I can premiere a video and you guys could watch it whenever it's released. So I would have a time that I'm premiering the video, and once we watch that video, then we could go straight into live stream. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing beginning once I get the hang of it, so within the next, probably hopefully the next time we're on, which is today is, I'm not going to mess up the time this week. Today is Tuesday. We're not going to be on Wednesday until Thursday. So Thursday, hopefully I'll have a video which would premiere. It's not going to be more than a 10 minutes video, which would premiere 10 minutes before the live show, and our live show starts at 7:30. So the premiere would be 7:20. We would watch the workout video together, then we could comment on the fit, and then we could come straight into this. So also we could do like talking about food and what we eat on the premiere video, and then we come straight over this. It's gonna be easy for you guys. The other part of it is all on me to get that video up, and then we could comment, and then we come over here. So that is gonna be good. And also the fact that if we're doing like the workout videos, it's gonna be there where you guys could go back and watch it after the show is over. So that is actually something that I'm very excited about, because I wanted to intertwine the live with the regular videos. So now I stumble on the best way to do it. So 10 minutes before our live show, we're going to be having the premiere video. We watch it together, and it's going to actually, the system is going to actually send you guys over into the live stream, which is really, really fascinated that they have that feature that I did not really try. But they're really enhancing a lot of things to make us, you know, be more equipped for our live show. So that is exciting. Are you all motivated? I am. Now, guys, who want to be the first to comment their weight loss goal? Who want to be the comment? How much did you guys lose, or how much did you gain? Remember, some of you guys are going to gain. It happened, guys, and it's not because you're not doing what you need to do, but it's happened, which we will talk about a little of that in some of our videos that we are going to make. So the first person to comment, Amina, unfortunately, I gained 2 pounds. Start at 244, now 246. My female situation start, which explained the chocolate craving, and I guess it also and is also water weight. I have been drinking water, and that is what I was going to tell you guys. For a lot of you that start the water drinking, that was not drinking water before, you can gain before you lose. Okay, it happened all the time. Don't get discouraged. And that is why a lot of people get discouraged when they just start out a weight loss program, because they figure that, oh, I'm doing everything that is right, I'm cutting back, but I am gaining weight, the water weight, and it's gonna go. Now you also feel like because you had all of this amount of chocolate, then that helped to, you know, build up the extra 2 pounds. Now the honest truth is, if you ate the half of the amount and you do everything that was right, apart from just those chocolate that you ate, it shouldn't really matter. And I don't want you guys to just go off on the chocolate eating right now, but it really shouldn't matter. But I guarantee you, if you continue to do what you're doing, minus the full bar of chocolate that is next week, you might lose way more than you were expected to lose this week. So don't be discouraged. It happened. Things happen, and that is the way this weight loss system works. All right, so we're going to take the next person who want to comment what they lost. Now we have and I hope they show me all the comments tonight. The next one is Loretta. And Loretta, you lost 2 pounds. And I know you don't want to talk about your beginning weight, but it would be nice for you to put how much you started with. So we have Loretta that lost 2 pounds. Makeup Forever want to lose 20 pounds. Makeup Forever, you're on the chat every night. I have a feeling, okay, see, I was going to say I have a feeling you have lost something. So Makeup Forever had lost 3 pounds, and that is really good. Locklet, I just weighed, OMG, I lost 3.2 pounds. And see what I'm telling you guys? 2 to 3 pounds for the week is ideal. Now we have TC Cab. My weight is 170. I lost 1 pound because I cheat and I ate a Jersey candy. LOL, no more candy for me. 1 pound. Guess what? You accomplished something in 1 week. Just imagine, even if you're losing 1 pound a week and you take 10 weeks, that's 10 pounds down. That is encouraging enough to keep going. Lucy, I am not sure if I lost because of my tummy issue, but I have forced myself to eat to eat more than once a day. So Lucy, apparently you didn't weigh yourself, okay? That's what you're saying with your little excuse, like your little excuse, right, Lucy? If you get on the scale, we need to know if you lose something, yes or no. I know that your little chef there is cooking up a storm, but you're a part of the challenge, whether you like it, yes or no. And we need to know if you're losing something. But because of your situation, you should really be losing even before, without the show. All right. Anyway, we're gonna get back to you, Lucy. Now we have Kathy. I am starting at 225. Way to go. So next week, hopefully, you should be at least 223 and or 222 or even more. And we have Terry who don't have a scale. If you join a little late tonight, Terry, what we're asking you to do, and I wish I'd brought my tape measure. If you have a tape measure, if you do not have a scale, we're asking you guys to use a tape measure. To use the tape measure, you simply weigh, take your waist every 8 days. Every 8 days, you're going to take your weight. Use a tape measure for your waist. Now, if you do not have a tape measure, you can find a string. You can get like a string from a robe or any kind of a string, and you're going to tie it in a knot. And each week, yes, guys, I'm old school. I know a lot of things. I don't have a thing with me right here, a card. But each time you take your waist with that card, you're going to make a knot on it. And that is how you're going to know if you're losing inches. That is like going way back, but it works. It really, really works. For some people that are trying to lose weight, believe it or not, they try not to go on the scale. What they try to do is to focus on inches, because weight fluctuates, guys. And sometimes when your weight is fluctuating, it causes you to think that nothing is going on and you're really not losing the weight. Today you could, and that's why we're not weighing every day on this challenge. We're not weighing every day, because you could lose 2 pounds today. Tomorrow you go on, it shows that you gain a pound and you get frustrated, and we don't want that. So we're weighing once per week. No scale, use your tape measure, write it down. No tape measure, get a piece of string, put it around your waist and make a knot. Use that same, make it long enough, okay? Long enough that you can keep knotting and make that string be a way of measuring. All right, so Lucy, my scale is out of battery. Lucy, what kind of battery your scale use? Those little flat ones, if they use that, if it's the little flat ones, I'll send you some, okay? I'm making sure you have no excuse. So Reese, no scale. Okay, so Reese Charles, I start at 215, gain 21, gain 2, I believe. Now working out 15 to 20 minutes a day. My problem is stop eating after 7. So Reese, you're thinking that you gain 2 pounds. Not to worry. If you were doing what you're doing and you gain the 2 pounds, it's fine. If you drink the water, you cut back, and you're eating a little late because that's the time you find to eat, you still should, lose something. If not, what you gain is the water weight, which is going to lose really, really quick. Magdalene, I have lost 3 pounds last week, but surprisingly today when I weigh, I realize it's just 2 pounds. And that is okay. That is okay. That happened. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. The first week into getting into losing the weight, it's going to fluctuate. And if you know anything about weight loss, or even if you don't know, I do know. And what I'm going to try to tell you, that you are getting your body ready to start burning calories. So it's going to fluctuate. But when you start to lose, guys, and you keep doing what you're doing, that's how the weight is going to just keep going, keep going, keep going. What we're doing right now is just revving up the engine, like testing the engine out to make sure that when the race is ready to run, it's going to be fiery. And so not to be, disappointed if you didn't lose any weight, or if you gain a pound, or if you drop only a pound. 2 pounds was the goal. You lose 1 pound, that's fine. Guess what? You lose something. If you're doing everything you're doing and you gain 2 pounds, that's okay. That is also showing me that you're doing what you're doing. You're drinking the water and all of that. Always remember, not everyone eliminate as fast as some people do. Some people's system is faster. Some people can drink a bottle of water and in an half an hour they're running to the bathroom. It's coming right out. While some people's body is gonna hold that water in for a while before it is released. So there's a lot of factors that contribute to weight gain when you're starting a diet. So don't get discouraged. Keep commenting, guys. Keep commenting. I need to hear more. Take a ribbon. Yes, a ribbon. I totally forget that you could use a ribbon also. Magdalene, I just read yours. Who is next? Hell, chatting with Lex. So Margaret, 244 to 241 would recommend weighing in birth suit. That's another thing too, guys. If you don't weigh in birth suit, the same clothes that you weighed in the day of the beginning of the challenge, that is the same clothes you need to weigh in right throughout the challenge. Okay, guys, that's a little tip for you. The same clothes that you weigh in on your way in, use that suit of clothes to weigh in right through the challenge, and that is going to give you a true reading of your weight. If not, then you weigh without any bird suit. Okay, then you weigh in your bird suit. Maya, good evening to all. Slim possibility. Come on, you guys are so. Don't come on here and give me cussing, Maya, because when we, at the end of the month, when people coming on and just carrying on how many pounds we're down, I hope you're gonna be here to say, oh my good, slim possibilities, you're doing your thing. All right, Anita, do you have any remedy for water retention? And I gotta think about that before I answer, because it could come off as something else. But anyway, yeah, we do have some natural stuff that we can do to just flush the system out. All right, so Joy, Chichi, surprisingly again 3 pounds, and most morning I have crackers and coffee, sugar free. My weight was 160. I mostly drink water down tea, and you're another person that falls right into body holding the liquid. So not to worry, next week you probably will be surprised how you flushed all of that off. So do not get discouraged, guys. This is how it works. Okay, remember, we're doing a lifestyle journey right here, and some of you are going to go up in the first week, some of you are going to go down, some of you are just introducing excess water to the body that you're not accustomed to. So this can happen. Do not give up. All right, so I'm still watching, but I just need to build muscles, and that is going to be a part of our working out. So be prepared for that. MAHK, I am keeping what I'm doing, fasting, zero carb, and I mentioned to you, Chichi, about my should I take for vitamins, and you got to send me an email for that. Okay, all right, so congratulations everyone. I see Jill cheering us on. Now, is there anyone else who want to share whether they gain weight or they lose weight for the week so far? If you are doing the challenge and you want to share how much weight you lost, guys, go ahead and comment. I know a few people that send their way in is not on tonight. They're probably going to be late, but I could tell that a few people I received way in. And the reason why I'm saying that, because someone have the very same scale that I have. Chatting with Lex. My scale decided to stop working this morning, so I could not get my weight loss result. Now, guys, some of you guys start to sound like when I was going to primary school, and like when you guys didn't do your homework and you go to class and your teacher is like, now bring up all the homework, everyone, and because you didn't do your homework, you come with a lot of excuse. And I'm talking about like Lucy and chatting with Lex, right? You come with a lot of excuse. The scale not working. This morning the scale broke. It was working very fine yesterday. Some people like, oh, I just noticed that there's no battery in the scale and all of that. But it's all good, because guess what? You are here, and okay, you're doing your homework because you don't want me to start, and Lex, right? Anyway, guys, it's all fun, and that is the spirit, guys. That is the spirit. And this is how we want to be doing this weight loss challenge. We want to be happy doing it, okay? We don't want to feel pressured into losing weight because it's not going to happen like that. If you feel like compelled and if you feel overwhelmed and if you feel like it's too much, it's not going to happen. So we want to really lighten it up a bit. We want it to be fun, and that's why we are meeting every other night just to talk about how we are doing. Now, I'm sure you guys wanted to know what my weight loss is. I actually was trying to zoom it out on my phone because I actually have one of those scale where it keeps the record going and all of that. Like every time I weigh, it tell me my body mass and all of that. And I'm sure now that I'm talking about my fancy scale, some of you might be like, oh my goodness, you have a fancy scale. Guess what? I just got it, right? I just got it. However, a few people send pictures in weighing themselves on the very same scale. So I guess it's a very popular scale that is out there. Not really, really too expensive, but so I'm kind of new to it. However, guys, for this week, believe it or not, and I don't know how to show it for you guys to see, but I am at minus, let me see, can you, oh man, I'm very, very bad with this. Hold on, where it is. Oh yes, right there. Can you guys see that? I think it's going to be backward for you guys or something. But it said minus 4.0. So that means that I lost 4 pounds this week. Yeah, 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 yeah. And what did I do to accomplish that? Nothing much, to be honest. Nothing much. But I guess just being mindful of what I'm eating. The honest truth, I ate late, which I confessed in the confession slot 2 days ago. Water I'm doing pretty well with, okay? I'm doing pretty well with the water. I think I'm doing like 3 to 4 of these per day, pretty well. And what else I'm doing right? I didn't had not even a spoon of rice this week. However, remember, we're not dieting, and I didn't say to cut anything at all. It's just for me not having a chance to cook, but I did have quinoa for this week. What else did I cut this week? Oh, I think the reason why I actually, went down a couple of pounds also is getting a few, like, not yesterday, or it was yesterday. I think I worked out for like an hour. So I think that contributes a lot. The honest truth is, on a regular, to be honest with you guys, on a regular, I really do not eat a lot. I really do not eat a lot. So cutting back on what I am consuming is kind of easy for me because I don't normally eat a lot. I'm normally busy. What really is the issue for me is not moving. The issue for me is not moving. And when I don't move, I don't lose, I gain weight because I have a very, 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 very slow metabolism. Very slow, very, 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 very slow. Okay, and you guys gonna see the amount of food I eat on a regular day by day, and you guys probably will be surprised that I gain this amount of weight just eating that. And another problem is that I tend to eat late, like late. Like if it wasn't for the challenge, I would have been doing this show, and then after the show, I would have gone to eat something 10, 11 o'clock dinner time, which honestly, the challenge is really helping me to try to eat much earlier. Another thing that the challenge is doing for me, I'm very hot tonight. Another thing that the challenge is doing for me is, to allow me to make sure to like get a cup of tea in the mornings and all of that. Those are the things that I don't normally do. And I have been, let's see if I could show you guys this. It's going to be too black on the thing. I actually bought myself a waist clincher. This is the first time I'm trying a waist clincher, believe it or not. Now I'm sounding like really old school, like, you know, I never have to wear anything. I'm sweating like right down my back right now. I'm wearing a waist clincher. Some of you guys know what the waist clincher is. I don't want to stand up because yeah, oh, it's dark. I think I should get a lighter color so if I'm showing it. But it's something that's grabbing the waist, grabbing the waist. Guys, you already know I showed some of you guys that this is my problem area. And, you know, yeah, I've been watching all these younger girls. What they're wearing is these waist clincher and stuff like that. So I got myself one and I've been wearing it. And I feel like it's kind of pulling the stomach in a little, see? That's what 4 pounds down look like. Why don't I want to stand up tonight? Because I'm wearing a very baggy pants, and you guys probably will be like, oh my goodness. Okay, I could stand up in my baggy pants. So the waist clincher, oh, so dark. Anyway, the waist clincher is, you put it around your body, and you can see how much of my gut is gone. It's not really gone, guys. The waist clincher just grab it in. And if you saw the gut last week, you'd know that it looked much bigger, but the waist clincher is just keeping it tight. Now, I know a lot of you might not have the waist clincher, but this is just something that I'm treating myself with, and I think it's helping a little, to be honest, and I'm trying to work out in it also. Now, I have a lot of remedies on my channel, and some of you know about these remedies where I mix the Vicks Vapor Rub and like Vaseline and stuff like that. The honest truth is I am going to be trying some of my own personal remedies. What you do, you rub all those Vaseline and Vicks on the stomach. You wrap it with Saran wrap, and then you go and you work out. I'm going to be doing some of those for myself. But the waist clincher, as I said, my first time trying it out, and so far I feel like, you know, it's, and I think it also, like, you know, prevent you from overeating. I don't know, just go Instagram of a lot of these beauties wearing these waist clincher. That's where I saw I got the idea from. I'm scrolling through Instagram, and they're like all in their waist clincher, and they have in their smoothies, and they're like doing their slim tea and all of that, and everyone have a waist clincher on. And I also noticed that the Instagram models, yes guys, I am in social media business, so I have to be on Instagram watching too. The Instagram models, they also always after they get their Brazilian lift and their tummy tuck and their, you know, uppy up, they always be wearing these waist clinchers. Okay, so that is why I am, you know, joining in the fun and wearing the waist clincher. All right guys, so let's talk about this week what we will be doing. Let's take some comment, and then I'm gonna there's a segment that I really want to talk about before we get into what we're going to be doing for the rest of the week. And that is, can you guys tell me how the eating is going? What is it that you guys are really eating? This week, last week, you were supposed to eat just what you normally eat. Did anyone change the way they, you know, what is it that you're eating? Did you change your diet any at all? Or did you just continue to eat, but eat a little less? And also, I want you guys to comment if there's anything that you include in your diet. And when you include whatever that is, you notice that you lose more weight. We're taking about 5 to 10 minutes, about 5 minutes just to hear you comment. If there's anything that you're doing and it's working for you, or if there's a tea that you're drinking, or if there's, yeah, apart from weight loss supplement, if there's anything that you're doing naturally and you notice that when you do this thing, or you eat or you drink this thing, then your weight, you know, start to go up. Comment and let us know. All right. I'm waiting for the comment. Kay Campbell, I have one of those. Okay, Kay, so tell me about your waist clincher. Do you really see any difference? Beauty, for me, I start with 178 pounds, but now -4. Let's give Beauty a little cheer. She also lost 4 pounds, and that is the same amount that, as a matter of fact, we actually started at the same weight. We actually started at the same weight and we lost the same amount. Thumbs up to you. Okay, so let's see who else is commenting. Amelia, I had lemon and cucumber to my water and had ginger tea about 2 times in the week. So Amelia is now doing lemon and ginger and cucumber in the water, and that is an all-time proven, tested, really good, really good, especially for those who do not like to just drink water like that. You add a little flavor to it, and even if you juice the juice of the cucumber and add it to the water and drink it, it's all good. Jill, grapefruit health. Okay, so I'm not gonna read the last week, but grapefruit health. I bought 4 grapefruit, and right now I have them because that really helped me too. And be mindful, guys, for some of you guys and certain kind of medication or whatever, you got to read the label because grapefruit don't really mesh with certain kinds of a medication. So before you start any form of a grapefruit, consult your doctor. Yes, guys, I have to say that. Consult your doctor. But a half of a grapefruit, and I think I spoke about that last week if I'm not mistaken, a half of a grapefruit just before dinner can help tremendously. I'm not telling you to go and get the grapefruit juice loaded with sugar. You'd prefer get the unsweetened, but if you have the grapefruit itself, and when you're eating the grapefruit, I would suggest that if you're doing a half just before dinner, you cut it around and just eat the pegs like that. Cut it around, like cut it in 2 halves, spoon it out and eat it like that just before dinner. That can also help you to lose weight. How do I know that? Because that's something I used to do a couple years ago when I was really, watching my weight and looking all mighty fine. That's what I used to do, and it works really well. Anybody else is doing something? Chatting. I kept drinking turmeric and ginger in my green tea, and I increased the greens. So I am also, and I think I shared that with you guys, I am also doing the turmeric. Pretty new to me because I never do that before. Now I'm drinking the turmeric because of the many benefits that is in the turmeric. I do not add anything to the turmeric. I just drink the turmeric, just hot water, pour in it, and I try to have that first thing. I promised myself that I was only going to do it for a week, so I'm not sure if next week if I'm going to be doing the turmeric or if I'm going to just continue with my ginger and my garlic. All right, anyone else is doing anything? So Lucy's also doing the turmeric and at night also, okay? And Squeaky, I don't take, all right, so let's see what you were saying at the top. Dieters green tea, 2 tea bags make you go for 3 days straight. And I'm going to tell you what happened. I also have those tea bags, okay? For years, and then I guess most old school people have those tea bags, but 2 is too much. 2 is too much. 3 is too much. All you need is one drink, and you don't. That is not something you do every day. Okay, you don't do that every day. Probably every other night for a week, and then you stop and another 2 weeks, every other night or something like that. Those dieters tea do contain senna, and it's not recommended for you to have senna on a regular. And then you also have to know the amount of senna that is in it. It's also even better for you to just do senna tea than, but do not do 3. That's very strong. You don't want to do that. Very regardless of what brand it is. Even if you're doing the smooth move, you don't need to take 2. Just one of that, and for a week, and the next week you don't, and the next week you don't, and the following week you don't. Okay, I do understand to each his own, but as I said, read the label. All right, so Rachel, I must start over. I went down, then my grandson had a birthday, and now I'm back where I started. I know that these excuses was gonna come. Remember, guys, for this week, we did not tell you not to eat. We didn't say not to eat. What we said was eat half of the amount that you were eating. Now, if you go to your little grandson's birthday, you didn't have to eat a full plate. Anyway, yes, I cannot be running a weight loss challenge and be easy on you guys. I got to keep it real. You should not have eat, a little extra, but regardless, and let's be fair, if that was just for one day, it would have been fine. If it was just for one day, it would have been fine. Okay, so you're pick it up back, and keep going, because that's the spirit we need. We need you to keep going. Some of us is gonna fail for week one. Some of us is gonna do well. I feel I did very well this week. I don't know how I'm gonna do next week, but I'm not stopping. So that is the goal, and that is why we're all here to support each other, to know that in spite of the fact that you might feel like you eat an old birthday cake, you can still start back tomorrow and get to your goal. Anyone on the chat watching the workout any at all this week? Did you work out any at all this week? Let me know. I have to use 2 tea bag, otherwise it's not gonna work for me. Okay, so depending on the brand. But the reason why, and I'm challenging you, the reason why you are going for 3 days straight is because it's too much. The reason why you're going for 2 days straight is because it's too much. Another thing is, you might think that it's not working because you might have it tonight, and tomorrow morning when you wake up, nothing is happening. However, if you give it a chance to work, you might find that it works in the evening, which you want fast turnover, but you're not sure of your system. If one doesn't work, it could mean that your system is slow. Okay, your system is slow. That's why you need to move. Your system is slow, so it's not going to come out. Like for me, if I take it tonight, I'm not going to go tomorrow morning because my system is slow. However, if I go work out in the morning, then it would all come out. So be mindful, and try to understand how your system works. And try, guys, this is very, very important. We don't want to talk much about poop. And I'm using the word poop on the show, guys. We don't want to talk much about poop since it grows some people out, but we need to talk about it if we're trying to lose weight, okay? You need to poop once per day. Once per day. Now, when you start to eat right, you will be able to poop once per day, okay? Now, you don't need to be pooping the watery poop every day, okay? Because you're trying to lose weight, it don't mean that you need to be pooping watery poop, okay? Poop should be just a soft like ice cream. You know, guys, you know that, and I don't want to turn off anyone. No, you know the ice cream shot that passed with the little sound, ding, 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 and the kids just run out, and what they call it, the softies, and then you set your cone, and that's how the poop is supposed to be. That's real. That's what good poop is, okay? Good poop is the soft one that just curl up like that kind of an ice cream. So that's what you need to be doing. If you drink a lot of water, and there's a lot of things that comes with poop being grainy, rolly, not smooth, and all of that. But the fact that we're now drinking our water, what a lot of you guys are going to notice, especially some of you guys with those goat doo-doo. Oh, I said doo-doo. I grew up saying doo-doo, guys. I'm just saying poop because it's probably better for the system. But anyway, you're going to notice that eventually it's going to get softy. Eventually it's going to get softy. So keep doing what you're doing. And you don't need to be taking that flushing out for it to be, runny all the time. No, it's all you need it to be is like a softy. All right, let me take some question and enough of the poop talk now. Joy, yes, I did work out for 1 hour about 4 times for the week. Good. Someone is working out. Fernet, real discussion, not gross. Okay, thank you for that. Kathy, yes, I walk for 2 hours on Sunday, 1 hour on Monday, and 1 hour today. Thank you for that. Taryn, I use the bathroom 2 to 3 times a day. And that means you are using it in small quantities, like quantities or portion. Let me know what you're using it. What is happening while you're going so often for the day? And is that every day? Okay, let me know what is going on while you're going 3 times for the day. And if it's number one or number 2. Yes, a lot of us use it at least 3 times a day, but some people do number 1 once and number 2 twice or something like that. All right, so Etel, I walked 15 minutes each time. I have a pull groin. I am not able to exercise. What are your suggestions for exercise until? And I actually like this comment. For those of you who are not able to exercise, like, movement with the legs. All you need is a chair. And we're going to be sharing some of these workouts with you guys. All you need is a chair. You can actually sit on your chair and work out or a bench. I only have one water here, guys, but there's a lot of things that you can do on your bench. We're not encouraging weight for the first 2 weeks unless you were like working out before. But if you're new to working out, we're not encouraging you to use any form of a weight for the next 2 weeks. But at home, you can do a lot of things. I know a lot of workout moves because I normally use like tapes and stuff. You can sit on your chair and you can work out. You can't see this, but chair workout, guys, and we're gonna have some videos showing chair workout. And some of you might be looking at my arms right now and like, wow, how your arms look like that? My arms look like this because I used to work out before, and that's why I have so much tips that I can share with you guys. Like, that used to be my thing. Okay, so all of these kind of things you can do on the chair. 10, and I promise you I'm gonna make a chair workout video for you guys. Okay, and you can do all of that, see I'm bouncing things off, all of that just sitting on your chair. Now when it comes onto your legs, because you're not moving, and I promise you the video, guys, all you have to do is just lift them up, put them down, and you keep repeating all of that. And believe it or not, you'll get a full workout just sitting on your chair. Okay, so there's no excess. I promise I'm gonna make the video. I don't know if there's one on YouTube. I gotta research to see if I could find a chair video on YouTube, but so that's why I'm gonna make one. And a lot of people is gonna watch it and be like, oh, but she's fat, she's making a chair video. But eventually when I come back and sit on the chair after 40 pounds down, then it's gonna be a different story. But I promise you guys, just for us, I'm gonna make you a chair video. All right, some more comments, and then we're gonna talk about what we're gonna be doing next week. Lisha, what about ip dip? What to do? Okay, I understand what you're saying. If, first of all, any issue that you guys are having, any issues you're having that you're not comfortable with when it comes on to workout, I suggest that you consult your doctor first. Your doctor have to give you the go ahead to work out. Okay, I am just here sharing tips on what you can do after you get the permission from your doctor, just to enhance your workout goal. All right, I add cinnamon to my tea to control the sugar crave. And a lot of people do that. And also, guys, not only that, it do have to speed up the metabolism. So a little dash of that on your tea, or even sprinkle over your food, or if you're eating the ice cream, you sprinkle a little, it can help tremendously. All right, Magdalene, Khichi, I do walk 30 minutes every morning. All right, so a lot of people have been walking. Terrence, since I've been losing weight, I eat different, so the things I ate makes me use. Okay, fair enough. So the things that you're eating and flushing all those toxins from your system is making you go. All right, guys. So Connie Atkin, what are you laughing at, Connie? Let me know. Joanna, okay, how do you do that? I'm not sure what you are. Maybe I'm stepping backward. Hi, Moonstar. Who is late here? This is a great lady. Chair, fabulous. 50 chairs workout. Okay, so they do have chair workout, guys, so that you can go on YouTube and you can get a few chair workout. When I'm done, Lucy, I'm gonna check out that link, because if it's really good, then I could actually follow that and make a video for you guys to see the chair workout. But definitely, guys, if you can't move, do the chair workout. Okay. And some of you guys can, even if you can move, some of these chair workout is really, really great to strengthen the upper body. So definitely try to get that in. Anita, B complex, vitamin, sugar craving. Let me give you a joke, guys. If you're on the chat right now, I want you all to check out Anita Ali comment. Okay, there's one word that Anita used in that comment that I'm not going to repeat. And I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to repeat that word. On Sunday, we have a show. And if some of you watch the Sunday show, I used that word and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm not even sure if I could use this word. And believe it or not, we did get a yellow sticker, and I guarantee you that was because we used that word. However, after that, they reviewed the video and they realized that the content in which we used that word was okay. So whenever you are commenting and if you use that word and I skip over it, don't think, it's just the way the system works, where certain words, sometimes it's best to avoid using them. All right, so she's great. Since I was wheelchair bound, I use it. Okay, so definitely, Lucy, I am going to check that out. Madeline, Chichi, there are some chair workout. Okay, perfect. So a lot of people do know that the chair workout videos are on YouTube. Don't be afraid to go on YouTube and get workout videos. Some of the videos that I'm going to be sharing, I am going to be exercising from YouTube, and I make that known because I am not no weight loss guru or anything like that. I am just going to learn from the expert. So all those amazing videos, there's this one particular person that I so want to follow or workout exercise program that I am going to be doing and sharing. So find your videos and do the videos, and that's going to give you a good workout. If you have a small space, then find videos that show you how you can work out at a small space. Okay, if you have a big gym, find so you know what I'm getting at. Okay, all right, Connie, I was laughing when you said the other word for poo. It's wonderful information for me to add to my weight loss regime. All right, thank you so much for that. All right, guys, so what are we gonna be doing this week, starting today, to keep the weight going off? Now, last week we were eating half of what we are accustomed to eating. This week the challenge is gonna get a little tougher. For this week, guys, you are gonna eliminate one thing from your diet. For this week, you're gonna eliminate one thing from the diet, and a lot of you are gonna come at me for this one. But we are going to try to eliminate sugar totally from the diet this week. Yes, yes, yes. For those of you eating a whole bar of chocolate, we are going to try to eliminate sugar from our diet this week. Therefore, we're not having sugar in the coffee. We're not having sugar in the tea. Now, guys, remember, sugar comes in many forms of a disguise. A main disguise that sugar comes in is carbohydrate. Okay? That's the major disguise, because carbohydrate turn to sugar in the body. However, in spite of the fact that I'm saying to eliminate sugar, which is really carbohydrates, am I saying to eliminate carb for this week? No. What I'm going to ask you guys to do for this week is to eat only healthy carbs, because the other carbs are going to turn to sugar. For some of you guys, it's a must that you get some form of a carbohydrate. I'm not going to put a gram on it. I'm not going to tell you to eat at least only 30 grams for the day. I'm not going to put a gram on it. Healthy carbs. What are healthy carbs? If you eat carrots, that's healthy carbs. A bit of a carbohydrates that you're going to get from beans. Those are healthy kind of carbs. Now, when it comes on to rice, rice is straight up carb. When it comes on to flour, that's straight up carb. Flour include pasta, because anything that are byproducts of flour, such as our favorite thing, and that is bread. So guess what, guys? You can eat healthy carbs, and for this week, for all the bread people, you're gonna be allowed to eat only a slice of bread for the day for the carb. For bread people, only a slice of bread for this week. Yes, it's carb, and I'm not trying to confuse you guys, but that is the cheat. The cheat is you can eat a slice of bread. We're trying to get rid of sugar, which is really carbs, but we're not going at you for the direct carb like that. We are eliminating the direct sugar, which is sugar, meaning the cookies, the ice cream, and all of the extra sweet things that we normally eat. We're trying to eliminate that. We're still eating carb because you need to be, you have to eat carb. Your body needs carb for the energy, okay? And if you're gonna be working out, you need that energy. I don't want to put a gram on it because, as I said, it adds up really fast. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. We might reach a stage where we tell you straight up cut carbs for this week or for 2 days. But for this week, I'm just saying the sugar, okay? And the reason why I explained that carbohydrates turn to sugar is because I want you guys to know that the rice and the flour also contains the sugar. I am just saying for this week, cut all the sweet stuff, okay? Cut all the sweet stuff. A slice of bread, and for healthy carbs like carrots and beans, and if you have to eat rice, for those of you who eat rice, no more than a cup, okay? And I'm not saying that you're going to use the teacup that is 8 ounces to measure your rice, okay? A cup of rice, you guys know the cup of rice is about 2 ounces or so of rice, okay? If you have to eat rice, that. But here is the trick. I'm just showing that out there because what you guys really are going to be doing is to be mindful of the amount of carb you eat. That's simple, right? All you're going to be doing, I'm saying, cut the sugar, direct sugar, like the cube of sugar you put in your tea, the big fancy chocolate bar, or the Oreos cookies. That's like sugar, okay? We're cutting all of that. So this week we're basically cutting sweet. I mentioned that other things do contain carbohydrate because I want you guys to know that even though I'm saying sweet, the rice still have the sugar, the bread still have the sugar, and even the very soy milk that you drink, if you buy the vanilla soy milk, it might still give you how many grams of sugar. So you got to be mindful of the sugar. So everything that you do this week, everything that you're going to be eating, you're going to watch to see how much sugar is in it. If it's too much sugar, you're going to leave it off. I hope I'm making sense with what I am saying. And someone is saying, no to red wine. Yes, all of these things do have sugar. Are we going to be eating sugar next week? Most likely we'll go back because it's a system that we're trying to follow. And all, it's just 7 days. It's just 7 days we're trying to cut the sugar. Only 7 days right now we're trying to cut sugar. So sugar and cut back at the white stuff for this week. Okay? We're going to be drinking water this week, but we're going to have a second bottle. So we were drinking 32 ounces of water last week. This week we're adding 3 of these bottles and 10, 20, 30, and that's 42. That's 42 ounces of water. That's what we're going to drink. So let me see. 32 and 16 is how much? 32 and just 48 ounces of water. Did I calculate right? 48 ounces of water for this week. 48 ounces, meaning 3 16-ounce bottle of water for this week. So write it down, guys. We're watching everything we put at our mouth this week, trying to eliminate as much sugar as we can. We are trying to eliminate as much sugar as we can for this week. Guys, do you hear me? We're trying to eliminate as much sugar as we can. Each time you put something to your mouth, you're going to be like, how much sugar is in this? Last week, you were able to drink your sweet juice. You were just adding a little, extra water. This week, we're going to eliminate the sweet juice. You can drink orange juice if you squeeze the orange directly, because that's going to be healthy sugar. Okay? That's going to be healthy sugar. You can also have a peach. That's healthy sugar. Okay? Excess, however, can also adds up. All right? Some fruits, when you do like Atkins diet and all of that, some fruits contain high amount of sugar content, so be mindful of that. But the peach won't hurt. A ripe banana won't hurt, even though it contains starch, sweet sugar. All right, but we're talking about like these sugar that like in the cookie, the ice cream, and all of that. And I know some of you is gonna be like, oh my goodness, you taking away the sweet so quick. Yes, we're taking it away for this week, but next week we might add back something. Are you guys still motivated? Let me know. Let me hear in the comment. Start to type the word yes if you're still motivated in spite of the fact that we're going to cut something major next week. If you're still motivated, please type the word yes. Let me know if you're still motivated in spite of the fact that we're going to try to cut sugar next week, starting today. Comment the word yes, guys. Let me feel it. I need to feel you guys still with me, still staying with me. I need to feel you guys. If you're still motivated to do the challenge, the fact that for this week we are cutting sugar, comment, 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 comment. All right. So yes, because sweet drinks. Yes, because I don't drink sweet frizzy drink. All right, guys. So we are still on, and you guys are still motivated. Remember, I am cutting it also. So for this week, we're gonna repeat everything we were doing last week, except the same food. You're eating a half of the amount that you normally eat. However, now you're gonna take out the sweet. Okay, guys. We are doing everything that we were doing last week. So here is what we're doing this week. For this week, guys, and for this week only, we are exercising 25 to 30 minutes. If you can exercise more, go ahead and work out more, okay? However, at least 25 to 30 minutes every day. You can take a rest on day 7, okay, from working out. But every day you walk in, you're doing something for 30 minutes, okay? The next thing that we're doing, we're trying to sleep. I know this is not working out for some people, and some people is getting way too much sleep. But you're trying to sleep at least 6 to 8 hours every night. Very, very important and very vital for this weight loss challenge. The next thing that we're doing, we are trying to eat before 7 p.m. That's not going to go away so easy, guys. We're trying to work up to eat before 7 p.m. for this week, okay? And the next thing we're doing, we're eating half of the amount that we normally eat, except we are taking out the sugar, direct sugar. You can eat healthy carbs, but we're cutting the sugar, the sweet drink, the cookie, the ice cream, the milk chocolate. What else do we eat that is very sweet? And you guys know your little sweet tooth. The pastries, the jams. Oh my goodness, no jam for me. I love me some jam. Anyway, we're taking out the sugar this week. And I know the reason why I explain about the carb, because I know some people is going to watch my channel and they're going to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about because carbs have sugar. Yes, I know. I've been doing this forever and forever and forever, so I know, but this is my challenge with my people, okay? So we are taking direct sugar out. Eat the healthy carb, and if you have to, because some people have to, eat a cup of rice, no more than like 2 ounces of rice, okay? All right, you can eat quinoa. Well, you guys will know. Just watch and know what is sugar. From the moment you take something up, you're gonna know, oh my goodness, yeah, this is loaded with sugar. No, 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 no. Let's put it there. That's what we're doing this week. We're raising the water amount, okay? We're raising it from 32 ounces to 48 ounces. That is what we're raising. The water is going up. The sugar is going, and we're doing everything else that we were doing last week. So now, guys, you're going to see how well this is going, okay? Little by little, we're trying to develop a lifestyle. Next week, we might come back and we might say, guess what? Sunday, eat a cookie or eat any sweet you normally eat on Sunday. So don't get discouraged. It's going to get better. There is light at the tunnel for all the madness that I'm talking about. But just bear with me and just do what I'm telling you guys to do, because this is going to work tremendously. And we are trying to lose weight without you guys feeling overwhelmed and wanting to stop because it's too much. And that's why we're doing it week by week by week. If you want to be a part of the challenge, guys, you still can join. 10 pounds, that's all we're trying to lose for this month. 10 pounds in 30 days. And you know why we probably don't even have more people join in? Because most people want to lose 20 pounds in 30 days. That's not what we're doing, okay? That's not what we're doing. We are slowly losing the weight in a healthy manner, okay? So that when you lose this weight, it don't come back on you within a month. When you lose weight gradually, guys, in a healthy way, you don't pack on the pounds as fast as when you lose it fast. Like when you go on a diet, the reason why so many people like come off and even gain more weight, because the weight that they lost was like too quick, and then just the way they lose the weight, that's the weight go back. But if you gradually and you slowly and you adjust the way you eat, you definitely will keep the weight off much longer. And I personally want to keep the weight off as long as I can, and also eat in a healthy manner, and also not feel deprived. So for this weight loss challenge, guys, for this week, last week is over. We're doing everything we were doing for this week. And if you're just joining, this is what you're going to be doing this week. And Lucy, if I forget, if I miss one, please let me know. I don't have a paper with it all here. So for this week, when it comes on to eating, you're eating half of the amount that you used to eat before. You can cook whatever you want to cook, however you eat, whatever kind of food you eat, whether you're eating like French food, you're eating Jamaican food, you're eating Mexican. It doesn't matter what kind of food you eat. All you're doing this week is cutting and eating half of what you normally eat. However, you're going to dive in your plate a little deeper this week, because you're going to eliminate as much of the carbohydrate or as much as the sugar as you can per day, daily. And I want you guys to take this day by day by day, okay? When you take it day by day, it becomes easier. If you think about, okay, I have 7 days, oh my goodness, 7 days no sugar, it's gonna be a little tough. But if you said, okay, so today I'm gonna try not to eat any sugar today, then that's how you get over it. So each day when you wake up in the morning, you tell yourself, I'm not eating any sugar today. If you slip today, tomorrow you go back, but don't slip today, tomorrow, and then next Tuesday come, you find the week finished and you didn't, you understand? And I'm trying to be fair, okay? So for this week, half of the amount, just like you did last week. However, we are cutting the sweet drink and the cookies and all the sweet stuff. We are drinking 48 ounces of water this week, okay? We're drinking 48 ounces of water. Try to drink as much as you can to 48. Even if you don't make it to the 48, between 32 and 48 is the goal for this week. We're still eating before 7 p.m. We are working out at least 25 to 30 minutes. We're trying to get some sleep, which is 6 to 8, after 48 is on my mind, 6 to 8 hours per night. And am I missing anything that we're doing for the challenge? So we're working out, eating before 7 p.m., drinking water. We are cutting sugar this week. We are trying to get some sleep. Why am I feeling like I'm missing one thing? Why am I feeling that I'm missing one thing? I think that is it. Working out, sleeping before 7 p.m., cutting sugar, eating half of what we normally eat, and we're increasing the water, and we're trying to get as much sleep as we can. Not going to lie, when you cut out sugar and carb, your body will go through withdrawal big time. You will go into depression. Just be strong. This too shall pass. And I know, and that is why I said to you guys, the healthy carbs for this week. Notice that I didn't say don't eat no rice, don't get a slice of bread, because you need that carb for this week. You need a little carb in your system for this week. So it's gradually, okay? You do need, and I'm not putting a gram on it. And that's why I said I'm not putting a gram weight. I'm not going to tell you don't eat more than 20 grams or 25 grams for this week. No, you're going to have to eat a little bit of a carb, okay? But, and that's why I said direct sugar, okay? But be mindful of the amount of rice, the amount of pasta, the amount of pita bread, the amount of, what else people eat with bread? Naan. And you guys understand exactly what I am saying. And don't make anybody tell you guys any different. This is the way we're doing it, and we're doing it the healthy way. We cannot go cold turkey with the carbohydrate. We cannot go cold turkey with the carbohydrate. Okay, guys? So just be mindful. All right? All right. So, Joy, should it be particular time to start eating? No, that is on you, and that is why we're making this like this. We are not trying to change much of your lifestyle when it comes on to the time of day that you eat. The only time that we are tweaking for you is the cutoff time, which is 7 p.m. A lot of people, some people are not able to do that because of work schedule and all of that. And that is the reason why half of the amount of food you eat whenever you normally eat is gonna work. Okay, that is why that's gonna work, because you might eat 10 o'clock tonight, but tomorrow morning your breakfast might be 1 p.m. in the afternoon, and that is because of your schedule. So we are very, very mindful of that. So half of the amount this week, and we are cutting out the sugar. Direct sugar is what we're referring to. If you have to have a little carb, because what is going to happen, the fact that you now know that you're not eating the direct sugar, the cookie and all of these kind of things, you're also going to take a note on the amount of rice, the amount of flour. It's automatically going to happen that you start to cut back. Okay, so that is the process, and that is where we are heading to tonight. So if you're just joining, and if you're new and you want to be a part of the challenge, just comment the word yes, take your first weight, write it down, and get a suit of clothes that you can take the weight in every day. And not every day, every way in, so that at the end of the challenge, we can share your before picture and we can share your after picture. And the reason we're asking for that, because we're going to be sharing some of these pictures, and when we have really good ones, I'm also going to ask for you guys permission to use your pictures like on our thumbnails and so on. Okay? All right. So if you're not clear on what to do this week, starting tonight, can you please comment and let me know? If you're not clear and exactly what you're going to be doing for the second week of the challenge, comment. Okay? I'm waiting for the comment because we are wrapping up right now. So let's comment. If you're not clear, if there's anyone that is on the challenge and you're not clear exactly what you need, what is expected of you for the next 7 days, comment. Thank you for that, Fournette. The L2A, that is what we're talking about. All right, so far, Lex, are we still not eating after? Lex, Lucy, Lex sometimes really like is the problem child in this group. Of course, we're still keeping that. I said that over and over and over. Lex, we're trying not to eat after 7 p.m. And I just said that some people will not be able to do that because of work schedule and all of that. So make sure to eat half. So if you're just joining, someone want me to repeat. For this week, if you're just joining, you are going to make sure to take your weight tonight. Tonight, you're going to take your weight. You're going to mark it down. Make sure to take it in a clothes that you can take your picture in every week, okay? Write it down. For this week, you are going to try to eat before 7 p.m. That's rule 1. Rule 2 for this week, you are going to try to get at least 6 to 8 hours sleep every night. That's rule 2. Rule 3 for this week, you're going to eat half of the amount of whatever it is that you normally eat on a daily. Half the amount you're eating. One thing we're going to ask is that you eliminate all the direct sugar from your diet tonight, to this week. Meaning you're going to cut all the sweet drink, you're going to cut all the cookies, you're going to cut all the all the stuff with sweet. However, we do know that carbohydrate comes in many forms. You're trying to stick to the healthy carbs, the same food you normally eat. If you normally eat a plate of chicken with rice, you're going to eat half of that. However, because we're cutting carbs, I don't want to say we're cutting carbs. We're cutting direct sugar. You're also going to be mindful that there's sugar in the rice. So you can tweak the rice a little bit if you can. Okay? So just take a spoon and just take out 2 more spoons out of the app, if you know what I'm saying. If not, try to eliminate the rice and try to get some carrots or something. But it's not that we have a thing at your end to say don't eat any rice this week. You can eat at least 2 ounces of rice. You can eat a slice of bread. Don't eat the whole bread, okay? If you get my drift. So those are the little cheat that you're gonna cheat this week when it comes on to sugar. You can eat a little bit of a rice and a potato, guys. You can also eat either a baked potato or you can boil a potato. You can eat all of that, okay? But half of what you normally eat, and look out for Mr. Sugar. And whenever you see the sugar looking at you, you just take it out and put it to the side. That's what we add. Another thing we're doing for the week is we're drinking 48 ounces of water. Last week we were drinking 32 ounces. This week we add another 16 ounces to that. However, if you cannot, make sure to get in at least 32 ounces per day. That is to 48 ounces. Okay, so that is, and we're working out, very, very important. We're working out at least 25 minutes to 30 minutes every day. If you can work out for longer, up to an hour, then go ahead and do that. So that is all that we're doing to this week. You can have tea or coffee after 7 p.m. minus the big sugar. Okay, you can, and that's what we're doing last week also. You can have tea or coffee minus the big sugar. Okay, all right, guys. So I hope that Stella, I want to ask that question. What, okay, about the sugar and the coffee. All right, guys. So gosh, what, wish I could sleep those hours. Yes, I know. That's why you have to push yourself. And even if it's brown bread or rice, love bread bad, that is why you're getting a slice. You see how nice it is? You still can have a slice. It's not like I'm saying don't eat the bread any at all. Some weight loss program is going to tell you cold turkey, don't eat the bread, don't eat the rice. No, we're working into it. You know, we're working into it. We're trying to get the healthy way that you don't feel deprived. A slice of bread, 2 ounces of rice, okay, or a quarter cup of pasta is okay for this week. Okay, all right, and yes, black chocolate 95%. It read turn it over. Look at, unless it's pure, it's gonna have sugar. Okay, it's gonna have sugar, but not as much sugar as milk chocolate. 2 bars is good, but try to just, once this sugar is high up in there, try to put it to the side. And I know I'm going to have a lot of cheat, okay? I know I'm going to have a lot of cheat, but the trick is you're still going to be so mindful that if you normally have 10 spoon of sugar in your tea and you cheat, you're going to try to cheat with 1, okay? So I know it's going to happen. And we're talking about cheating, guys. What was your major cheat for the first week? What was your major cheat for the first week? And this is the final, you know, we got to put the little cheat in. The week wrapped up. We have some amazing results. Most people lose between 1 to 4 pounds. I think 4 pounds is the max for this week. That is excellent. We have a few people that gain a few pounds, and we know that most of that is from water weight, and we are all wild up, and this is good. We are doing very well, guys. You are doing so well, in spite of the fact that 90% of us on the weight loss challenge cheated, you know, last week. We are still doing great. Now it's time to let me know what was your biggest challenge and what was your cheat. And then we're going to wrap it up. What was your biggest challenge for the first week and what was your cheat? Okay? Your biggest challenge and what was your cheat? Ethel, challenge, eating after 7 p.m. And that was my biggest challenge also. Not that I'm eating before. It's just that I don't find the time to eat, you know, every night before 7 p.m. Connie, ginger root tea is good and aids in weight loss as well. Yes, that is good. Ginger is always good. Okay, a good rule of thumb is to log everything you put in. Yes, guys, and Lucy was mentioning that, guys. If you can keep a food journal, go ahead and keep the food journal. Make sure you write down. As a matter of fact, you know what? I am going to start the food journal, and I'm going to come and share my food journal with you guys so it could encourage you to do the food journal. And when you start to see what you eat, when you see it on paper, it do makes a big difference. So I'm going to come with my food journal starting this week. I know what I ate today. I'm going to put it there. And also you're going to see if I cheat. So that's also a good thing. And I'm not going to lie and say I didn't eat something. Okay. All right. Titi, challenge eating after 7. All right. So Michelle, my biggest challenge is sugar. I'm so sorry for you this week, Michelle, but hang in there. Margaret, no chocolate. Cheat was the M&Ms on Sunday. I had 2 fried Johnny cake, also called fried dumpling. So I know it's very, very rough with especially my Jamaicans with this dumpling thing. All right, so Rosemary, still struggling, sleep over 5 hours of eating bread. Okay, so the sleep and the time for eating is the challenge. So we are going to be working at that. Lucy, gas bloating tea. Okay, yes, I have one of that on the channel. Go ahead. JCC, just got home. Ate some turned cornmeal with peas, beans, and ackee. Ooh, I have a turned cornmeal joke. It's not a joke. I have something about turned cornmeal. Personally, for me, I love turned cornmeal with peas. Okay, and some guys don't know what turned cornmeal is. It's simple polenta. Like if you're Italian, you would call it polenta, and you do whatever you want to do with the cornmeal. Some people make it really, really soft. Some people make it a little harder. In Jamaica, we call it turned cornmeal. It's cornmeal. We put, things and peas and stuff like that in it, mix it up and cook it down. I think Lucy might have a recipe for that too. And, a lot of countries do the same thing, and they have a different name for it. But at the end of the day, it's cornmeal boiled with something, and you can eat it with chicken on the side. All right. I don't want to stray, but I'm going to talk something about cornmeal after, if I remember. All right. So challenge, staying on track, cheat ice cream. Oh, whoa. Yeah, you can have a little, well, for this week, last week, you could have ice cream. Remember, last week you were supposed to eat everything that you was eating, but to cut it in half. This week, however, is going to be rough because I'm saying no ice cream because that's loaded with sugar, unless you're going to have some sugar-free ice cream. Okay? All right. So, Fernette, my biggest challenge was portion control, but now I'm great now. And yes, for some people, and I know a lot of you guys on it was portion control, but you're not saying it. So I'm glad someone is saying that portion control is an issue. I was surprised no one was saying, oh my goodness, portion control have me going. But portion control was what I was expected to be the biggest issue, and also after 7 p.m. So some of you there not saying anything, you're all doing the portion control good. I'm giving you guys a pat on the back. As I said, when it comes down to portion, I'm really good with that, so that wasn't my issue. So Lucy, polenta are grit. Grit is the white corn, and cornmeal basically the same. It's just, it's basically the same because one is white corn and one is yellow corn. Okay, and I've never had grit with like peas and stuff like that, but maybe SERUM. But with the polenta, you can actually put peas and coconut milk and all these kind of things in it. All right, so Michelle, what about frozen yogurt? You can eat frozen yogurt. As I said, watch the sugar, okay? If it's like Greek yogurt that has way much less sugar, that's fine. But if it's going to be like some other brand, which I won't, put any brand under the bus, then watch the sugar, okay? If the yogurt have fruits in it and all of that, sometimes it's too much sugar, so be mindful of that. Plain yogurt is the better option. Joy, I am early eater, so my cheat was only Saturday when I had a full plate of rasta. You still talking about the rasta pasta. I need to try that after the challenge. What is this rasta pasta? Do you put like callaloo and stuff in it? I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm probably gonna Google it when I'm done. But I promise to be great this week. Yes, guys. And Avril, sorry, sugar. All right, guys. So I can see that everybody get better after. And I hope that this week coming is going to be good for you guys. It's a challenge, okay? Remember, it's a challenge, but I'm making it as easy as we can. The sleep for me, guys, the 8 hours sleep is a struggle, to be honest. And eating before 7, which I feel like I've been doing well, because every night I'm coming on the show, I've already ate. So that's a sign that I am doing extremely well with the time, which is really good, because like now my stomach is feeling really good, and before, like at this time, I probably wouldn't eat yet, go sleep, full stomach, and all of that. So that is working. I had promised that I was only going to do the show for 1 hour. I don't know what happened, that I'm at hour and a half almost. But ice cream was my thing. All right, so Susie was cheating with ice cream. A lot of you guys is cheating with ice cream. You got to cut that down this week. Make a both and don't feel so bad now. I know you guys cheating, but it's all good, because you know what you're doing. The trick is you know what you're doing. And I guarantee you, as much as you guys cheated with the ice cream, I'm sure you didn't, go the extra mile, because you're so mindful of it. Like, for those of you who like to eat out of the cotton, remember I told you guys not to eat out of the cotton anymore. Take a spoon and put it into something. For those of you who eat from the cotton, I'm sure you guys leave a little bit over, like feel so guilty, and that is the idea. Okay, all right guys, my time is up. I'm so excited, because we're gonna do the live video for this, for the premiere, and go right into this. So the first day we tried, if we have a glitch, bear with me guys, it's the first time I'm going to try that system. So on Thursday, we're coming back here at 7:30, but 10 minutes to 7:20, we're going to do a 10 minutes premiere video, which is going to switch right over into this. Lucy, I'm not sure how it works yet, and we don't have any way of testing, but we will see. I'm going to read up some more on it this week, and everything is on the platform. So I'm going to see how, when we watch the premiere, I think they said that it's going to just give the watchers the link to just go right over to the live chat. But if not, everybody's just going to click off a premiere and come over to the live anyway. So we'll see how it goes. For all the members of the channel, I post on community for you guys. That is where we're communicating on community. So if you don't know how to use the community, is on your phone. You go on my page, just type in on YouTube Khichibeauty. When you go on the page, you're going to see the word community at the top. When you click on community, you're going to find messages, and those messages are for members only. So it's going to be right there for you to see. So that is how we're communicating. So check out membership on your phone. So guys, be wild up, be ready, go and eat, but do not eat the sugar this week. Drink your water, and also get the workout done. Make sure to get a little sleep. No eating after 7. No cookies, no ice cream, no chocolate. Sorry guys, I'm just carrying on. I don't want to scare you guys, but you guys know what to do. And someone said they had 10 ounces of wine today. Is that too much? How much is a serving of wine? Okay, the reason why you put it on it as a 10 ounces, because you know it's too much. Okay, you know it's too much. That's why you put the 10 ounces. All right, you could say I have the glass of wine today. Is that too much? But I like the 10 ounces because you know it's too much. Okay, for those of you who drink a little bit of a wine, I am not going to deprive you from your wine. At 3 ounces is good. Cut the serving in half. At 3 ounces are, when you go to these high-end restaurant and you get just a little bit in the bottom, which don't even look like a serving, a little of that is good, but don't drink 10 ounces and it's not a party anyway. And I'm just carrying on. Okay, but yes, 10 ounces is too much. Like, it's too much if you're watching the sugar content. Okay, but you can take a little sip of wine, guys. Okay, and I'm not saying that because I want to take a little sip of wine, and what's good for me is good for you. But yeah, just watch sugar content. Okay, guys. All right, guys, that's my time. Thank you, Lucy, for moderating. Thank you all for being here. Don't want to leave. Keep watching. Look forward to next week. Remember, guys, if you're just starting, weigh yourself. So we are back on Thursday night. Okay, be good to yourself. I love you. Keep going. And even if you didn't lose this week, be prepared to lose some weight next week, at least 2 to 3 pounds. Thank you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Go watch the videos that we post on the main channel that you missed. And for those of you who didn't get your gift, gifts are on the way. Be good to yourself, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.